This is the bus station in Puerto de la Cruz. This is where all of our walking journeys will start. Very often we can get a bus directly to our walk start, but sometimes if we're going up to the Anaga region, for example, in the north, we would have to change. And also over in the west, in the Tenerife region, if we wanted to go somewhere like Masca, we would have to change buses there, but generally speaking the buses will run all over the island from here. The service is one company, TITSA, Transportes Interurban Tenerife SA, and they're pretty good. Sometimes the buses are a bit late in arriving at a stop, but generally speaking they're okay, and they're great fun to ride as well. You're probably thinking that this isn't so much a bus station as a street filled with buses, which would be fair comment, because the bus station, as was until recently, was over here, and we can walk on the roof of it, but back in, I suppose, about 7 or 8 years ago, it was declared unsafe as a building because of this fountain here, which apparently, although it looked very attractive in its day, has caused structural problems to the roof. I'm hoping that the very fact that they've allowed people to walk on it means it's not that unsafe. And just as an aside, you can probably see a little bit further up in the sky some paragliders. You see these most days, particularly most fine days like this. So they're making the best of the fine weather up here. Over in this direction, you can just about see in the distance there the construction of the new bus station. Let's just have a walk over there, have a look. This is going to be brilliant because it's going to take a lot of the congestion off the street that we currently use as a bus station. It's not too bad actually, but the most congestion is with the people who are waiting at the bus stop, blocking the way for people who are simply wanting to pass along the street. That causes a bit of a problem, but it's nothing too bad. It's a shame about this bus station. Back in 2005, when I started coming to Tenerife, this was still the operating bus station, and it was a bit dark and dingy inside, but at least they got all the buses off the street. So now as we're getting closer, you can see the construction work going on the new bus station. As always, actually, not a lot of activity, and it's supposed to be open in April. Well, it's the 1st of February today, and I don't think that's going to be open for business in April because none of the groundworks have been done at all. So we shall see. But anyway, suffice it to say for now that we have a brilliant bus service to take us anywhere we like in Tenerife for our walks. The only area you really can't get to for a decent walk is the southeast of the island, close to Los Cristianos and around the airport there, because it's not you can't get buses there, it's just that you would have to change to get to the walking areas, and by the time you've done all that, you haven't really got a lot of time left. So just to finish off, we're on the roof of the bus station. It's a lovely day, and just over to the left there you can see the, what would you call it, I don't know, terracotta and brown or terracotta and pink, I'm not sure what it is, the building over there, which is our apartment block. So we are lucky that we are very well placed to get a bus, generally speaking leaving about 5 minutes before the bus is due to go, and as long as it's not too crowded, you can get a bus to wherever your destination is on the island.